Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Exotic Wine Travel. I'm your host, Matt Horkey. We had a long day today. We're in our hotel in Negotin in East Serbia, ready to taste some of the wines from East Serbia. Apparently, this part of the Serbia gets the most days of sunshine per year. But we're going to roll up our sleeves a little bit. It was a long drive over here through some mountainous terrain. It's towards the end of the day. We're just going to relax and drink some wines from some good finds from Central Serbia. We're rolling up our sleeves because we're playing more in the mid-range and upper echelon of Serbian wines in terms of price and quality. So first, I want to share a wine with you that completely changed my perspective about exotic wines, and it's this bad boy. It's the Cilić Rouge Onyx from 2013. Is that a good shot of the label, Shireen? Fantastic. This is 45% Merlot, 45% Cabernet Franc, 5% Cabernet Sauvignon, and 5% Petit Verdot. Now, when I usually travel, we usually travel on these exotic wine destinations, we're looking for indigenous grapes usually. And sometimes I shun or I roll my eyes at international varietals. But you know what? This is from an 8th generation winemaker. Beautiful winery, Chillage, near Jagodina in central Serbia. And I'm telling you what, this wine right here completely changed my perspective. It was the perfect blend of plum, blackberry, dark cherries, the acidity, the minerality. It was rich. The tannins were grippy, yet a little bit softer. They slid down the throat really nice. This bad boy was a 92 plus point wine for my palate. It was an excellent wine, outstanding value for money. I think in the shops here it's probably going to be about 20 to 25 US dollars, which is very expensive here for the Serbian market. But in terms of in the international realm of wines, unbelievable value for money. Man, it just was so awesome in the mouth. It was rich. It has layers of flavor. He said it could age. I thought it tasted great as is. Shireen even liked it as well, right? Shireen drank half of this as well with me. Usually at night, she only have a glass or two. She wanted a lot of this. Awesome wine. I'm going to try to pick up a few more from my personal cellar. We are moving on to, we just came from Župa, and we stopped by this winery. It was recommended, Braća Rajković. This is the 33. Now, I have to look at this is their highest end wine. They make several different types of wine. Now, interesting story. They're a family they're a family winery as well. They named it 33 because in 1933 their great-grandfather, he was either great or great-great-grandfather, graduated from a winemaking school in Paris, 1933, so that's how they named the wine. Now, I have to look up this in the blend because there's some complicated grapes in here. This is mostly Prokupats and Začenak, which is a domestic grape. Cabernet Sauvignon, Cabernet Franc, Merlot. It's 24 months in Serbian barrique, 225-liter barrels, and then 24 months in the bottle. So this is a 2010. This was aged 4 years before it was released. It was the first Serbian wine to win a medal in the Decanter the Decanter wines competition. Decanter, obviously the famous magazine out of the UK. So I'm excited to give this a whirl. This was not cheap. It was one of the most expensive Serbian wines on the market. If I can do the conversion right, in the shop we're looking at approximately 35 to 40 US dollars in Serbia. That's extremely high for the Serbian market. I think they're going for a more international market here. Let's first of all, when I pour this out, I have not tasted this wine yet. They did not offer it for tasting in the cellar. Right away, looks super dark, really dark, opaque. Let's give this a little bit of a smell. I love sour cherry and dried plums mixed together, and that's what I'm getting. Sour cherry city, dried plum. just a little bit of tobacco. The oak integrates very well. I really enjoy the wines out of Serbian oak. I smell a little bit of the vegetal smell. Maybe that's from the Cabernet Franc. Maybe that's also from the Prokupats. Also gives off some of that smell. A little bit of mineral. This has a lot of complexity going on here. Let's give this a little bit of a taste. Hold on one second. There's a lot of complexities here. A lot of plum, dark berry, and almost, I'm trying to think, Shireen, in Singapore, sometimes we get the dried plum with a little bit of the spice. I don't know, sometimes I've gotten those before from some of the shops there. It's like a dried plum with a little bit of acidity. The oak is integrated quite well. You get a little bit of cedar, a little bit of tobacco. This is a wine for somebody that's all these Serbian wines. I found a nice mix in between New World California big fruitiness and Old World Bordeaux style, somewhere in between. Even though this is, I think, 40% Prokupats and the other local grape, you can still taste the internationalness of this wine. Good fruit, nice acidity. The wood's there. It's still soft. I think this is a really well-made wine. The price is quite high, even by international standards. I mean, I think I'm going to score this for my palate 88 to 89 points, which is a very good wine. 35, 40 US dollars. It is a bit much. I still think that it's a very well-made wine. It's a very good wine. And I'm really looking forward to it. We have enjoyed so much drinking the wines here in Serbia. We're going to talk more and more about Župa, about the amazing things that are happening there, the hospitality there. But it's been also great because we're tasting some of the quote-unquote cult wines of Serbia, the more exclusive wines. I think that's what this wine would fit under that umbrella because while they're expensive for the Serbian market, they're not ridiculous like some first growth Bordeaux or some expensive cult Cabernet Sauvignon. So if you like this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Exotic Wine Travel, and I will see you at the next episode.